Welcome. This is Barry Jones from the Angel School, and we're here for our weekly angel reading for February the 2nd through the 8th, 2015. So let's just take a moment to center. And what I'd like for you to imagine is that there's a light inside your heart chakra, in the center of your being, wherever that resonates with you. And I'd like for you to just see this light, recognize this as your inner divinity, your source, the light of God lit within you that represents who you truly are. And know that this presence is seated within you, and release any judgments that you may have about that. Just let it go and breathe it out. Take a deep breath, letting go of any thoughts, any limitations, any beliefs that is not in alignment with your truth and with your connection with Source. That your connection with God, Source, is limitless and is unconditional, and that there are no restrictions within you except those that you believe. You're fully connected and one. And see that light now expand all throughout your body as you just breathe in and allow yourself to just go on a journey of truth. And allow yourself to feel light and grounded. And feel that light expand all the way out into the space where you're sitting, and down into the earth, expanding out through your feet like roots of a tree, wide and strong, and above your head out through the crown chakra. And feel this power growing within you. Feel your connection to all that is, and just allow it to embrace the earth and beyond. And just take a moment to just breathe that energy into all the cells of your body. And letting go of any vulnerabilities that you've been experiencing lately. Anything where you felt that a little exposed or insecure or inadequate or unprepared. Just forgive yourself and let it all go. And focus on your I am presence. I am that I am. I am. I am. I am. And as your heart opens and you feel the connection with your Holy Spirit, your higher consciousness, the angels are bringing our attention to your purpose and the means that you need that you feel you need to get you going on your, and I'm hearing the word motivated, on your life purpose. They want you to have faith, and God wants you to know that this is done. The abundance is flowing. The abundance is all around you. And all it needs for you now is to let go of any beliefs, limiting beliefs that would compel you to be in any kind of fear about this, about the abundance coming, about your needs being met, about the whatever those needs are, that they will be there as you take those steps. They're showing me the fish, and it just kind of reminds me of the story where Jesus multiplied the loaves of bread and the fish, and that you may be feeling like there's not enough, but it's your faith that will make everything be all right. So what you really need right now is to have faith. Have faith that you have everything that you need for this moment, and what you need for the next moment, it will arrive when you have faith and you trust and you take that step. Just like in this moment, you have what you need. What you're worried about is what you don't have for the next moment, or what may be lacking from the previous moment. That's what you're worried about right now. That's what your fear is kind of acting as an agitator. Your ego is agitating and kind of blowing that which is not any longer or has not been yet. It's blowing that out of proportion and causing you to reflect upon the present moment with feelings of inadequacy and unworthiness and hopelessness. And this is not real to the present. So, have no worries or concerns about tomorrow or what has been done. It's the belief that you have that you have to have something in order to get this. It's just like really believing that you have to be some kind of way in order to receive God's love and to be blessed by Him. It is only the beliefs that you hold about this subject that is actually keeping you from experiencing the full connection with God, and likewise the full connection with the abundance of joy and life. It's always available to you, joy, the choice to feel love, to feel joy, to feel pleasure. This is a choice that can be immediately experienced by you. But you have to believe that. You have to start digging into the problems. You have to stop, contemplating the things that need to be improved, and start focusing on the star. Focus on the light. Focus on the things that are working for you right now. Focus on the things that are showing promise, and focus on those things. Focus on the progress that has been made and is that you're experiencing. And put your attention towards the abundance of feelings that you can achieve in this moment by asking yourself, what is it? How is it? How do you choose to feel in this moment right now, despite what is happening? And then listening to the guidance that will tell you what you can do. And it may not be logical, it may be completely like random, but go with it. If it's going to help you achieve alignment and connect with your source, then go for it. Okay, let's take a look at the first card, which is usually the card from the Archangel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. And let's see what the theme is for this week. So we had this card recently, and it's teaching and learning. And it's the Archangel Zadkiel. And his card says, keep an open mind and learn new ideas. Then teach those ideas to others. I really feel like this is more about you learning some things this week. And you're going to be learning through your sharing. It's like as you're doing it, you don't separate the two. They happen as one. Just like as I'm doing these readings, I may be teaching, but I'm learning, because a lot of the information that comes through, it comes through sometimes for the first time for me. And so I'm learning, and I would never have been able to make the progress I've made in my own life and journey if I had not been fulfilling what was in my heart. When you hesitate, then you hold back the lessons as well as the service, the information that you can share. It's in the doing, it's in the service. And it's not about what particular special thing you're here to do. You're here to feel the bliss and love and joy of God. That's your purpose. So whatever you choose in the moment that gives you that experience, that is your purpose. Your whole purpose for being is to be this satellite for joy. And the how it is manifested by whatever it is you're doing, whether it's career, relationship, no matter what it is, that is just sort of the byproduct of your joy. So live for your joy in each moment. And as you're living for your joy, the joy will unfold and a passion will grow within you. And in that moment, there's no waiting to figure it out. There's only getting in there and doing it, and then you'll know. And you have to trust me about this. I'm very certain about this. You have to get in there, and then you'll know, because that's when you activate the source. Source is all about joy and love and giving that. And so it's only when you're doing that you're giving. And that's when all of your knowledge and information and wisdom is called, all your skills are called forth, and they blossom within you and expand and they grow. All right, let's just take a look and see if there's any additional information. So this week, they're showing me that you're going to be going on a journey. A journey that will take you deep within your spiritual consciousness. And on that journey, you're going to meet guides. You're going to meet guides, spiritual guides, physical and non-physical beings who will act as a guide, who will be like a teacher for you. And don't judge a book by its cover. So be open to the form or that this guide may come to you. Be open to that. And just know that and trust that all the information that you're receiving this week is coming from the love of Source. And trust what you feel, firstly. Trust what you feel. And you'll know the presence of God by what you feel. Okay? You'll know. And just trust that. It's a week of abundance in terms of how things will open up for you and the things that you will learn about yourself. All right, let's take a look at the first card for the beginning of the week. Okay, now we're having a lot of cards repeat lately. And this card was, I think, at the end of last week, the Four of Water. And for me, this card is really, because it's a card of emotion, and it's really talking about paying attention to the feelings that you're receiving. Pay attention to your emotions. Don't And don't let your emotions get in a negative kind of position that you are not able to recognize opportunities. So when that negative emotion comes up, again, repeating myself, but stop and see it as an alert, an alarm system. It's letting you know that you have an intruder, and the intruder just happens to be your own fear, and we may call it ego, but it's your own fears. And so when you feel fear, then let this be sort of a moment for you to recognize that you're allowing the fear as an intruder to literally rob you of your potential for emotional fulfillment. So don't get so focused on these. And it's interesting because the cups here are smaller and this one is larger. And it's that whole idea that we always assess things through their face value instead of going within and feeling what's right and what's not right for you. Don't just stare at things and because it looks like it's not something or important and you overlook what is important is what I really feel about this card. So I feel like that there are going to be some possibilities and opportunities coming to you at the beginning of the week. But what you have to be aware of, and I haven't mentioned it yet, but I know we're in a Mercury retrograde, and that deals with all the redoing things, reflection, any word that begins with the prefix re. So see which word comes up for you right now, and at the beginning of the week, be reflectful, and be open to receiving. Okay, so don't keep your awareness, keep your eyes open, because as you see here, this person is looking down and not at the object that is standing there right in front of the person, the mermaid, in a very bold way. She's probably thinking about whatever these cups represent, some emotional distractions that these cups represent. Could be relationships, could be I'm kind of hearing about things going on at your job, and maybe your boss or someone who you're just always and somebody you blame or you believe is cheating you or robbing you, and the only thing that they're doing is creating an illusion, and you're allowing them to do that, to take that from you. So you can focus on a solution is being offered to you that will help you to regain your emotional stability. Okay, I'm going to just take a quick look to see. And they're kind of showing me you kind of running. And I know this is usually not, goes along with this card, but there's a feeling that you're trying to run, trying to escape something emotionally. And whatever it is that you're running away from, that you feel vulnerable to this or exposed in any way. And I get a feeling it's like it's like almost something you're running away from, that you're afraid of being yourself, and you allow this to keep making you, feel like, you need to escape from something. So don't run away, face it. Face it, because I think it's a gift, and you need to look at yourself as a gift instead of how you're perceiving yourself in a situation. Let's take a look at the card for the middle of the week. Okay. And we have the Magician card. So this card is speaking to your ability in the middle of the week, your ability to manifest. You have an opportunity here to turn things around, to get connected with the universe and find that alignment. This could be that person that we're talking about that may come in and who just has this magical quality about them, where they just very inspiring, and someone who's very strong and who is an innovator, someone who really can materialize and make things happen, and they kind of inspire you. Or this could represent the shift that may take place for you. But as the card says, it says you are ready. You have the resources and the ability to manifest them. Life is magical. Okay, so in the middle of the week, you're going to be connecting to some strength. Okay, you're going to connect to a strength or skill, or maybe an inspired idea that you're going to be called to present, or you're going to be ready to put things into action. So it seems like the beginning of the week, there you're going to get this lesson. You're going to work through it. You're going to stop running from whatever it is, and you're going to turn around and face it, and be ready to stand in your power and execute this. Let me just tune into this card. Yeah, and now, what I'm seeing is you're turning, and you're coming, and you're walking back towards me, this, instead of running away. And it's like you're ready to embrace life, is what they wrote, the word life. And you are more secure and with yourself in the middle of the week. And because of this, you're able to manifest, and what it kind of turned into someone, so someone who can be of assistance, someone, and they're showing me like a lamb. So this person is you're able to manifest a sweetness, is the word that comes to me. Someone who is gentle, loving, and kind. This could be Jesus coming in as your spirit guide, or if you're associated with Jesus at all in your work. It could be someone who is like a healer in your life, that will come into your life and just calm you and support you and kind of give you a kind of confidence that will help you to relax and be at ease and connect to the joy and your own inner strengths. All right, let's take a look at the card for the end of the week. And we have, okay, the Seven of Water. Okay, so we have two cards here dealing with the water sign around this magician card. And so when this card comes up, this is about being unable to make a decision, or there is an emotional decision, a decision you need to make from your heart. You know, if there's too many things kind of distracting you, too many decisions to make, too many shiny objects. Okay, think about listening to your heart instead of trying to make the decision from a mental aspect. Try to make the decision that's aligned with your heart. Now, these cards are these little 7 cups, have the 7 chakras. So you could also ask yourself, which one are you drawn towards? And it may tell you or indicate the decision. If it's emerald green, it could be about a relationship that you're trying to make a decision about, okay? Or if it's the red, it could be something dealing with family or finances, or some kind of, you're trying to secure something, and that could be centered around your question and what you should do, and it's going into your heart and asking your higher self. The throat chakra could be about the blue, could be about expressing or talking to someone or getting something off of your chest, or going for an interview, and not being afraid to do it. And this could just go on and on. So think about which color you're drawn towards right now. And that would give you the indication of what area of your life you're indecisive about. And the way to solve that indecision is to ask your soul, and think of it like scales, and put each one of those decisions before your heart. Your heart is on one side, and you place it on the other side, and see what feeling is the feeling expansive, or is it kind of contracting? Is it flowing, or is it, do you feel like a sense of negativity? So, or do you feel like this overwhelming excitement, or some kind of fear? Gauge it this way. But you're ready to make this decision. You're ready there, and you're going to learn from this decision. You're going to learn how to get clarity. So this week, it looks like so far that you're really learning to pay attention to your heart, so that you can make decisions and act, okay? And act without delay to start getting down to the business of what you are here to do. And what you're here to do is to be happy, people. You're here to experience joy and share love. And it doesn't matter how you do that. It doesn't. It really doesn't matter. Don't let the ego trip you up on that piece. So many people call and they're like, what is my life purpose? What makes you happy? And I think we're all afraid of answering that question. You know why? Because you don't believe that you deserve it. And until you get to the place where you know you deserve to be happy, then the sky really will become limitless for you in making choices and going for them. All right, let's take a look at the card at the bottom of the deck. And it's the Queen of Earth. And I really love this card because how the money is just spiraling everywhere, and you see the flow. And so when it comes to, the underlying message here, because that's what the bottom card is, what's influencing this entire reading is obviously a flow of energy, flow of material needs and things. And this card is indicating that you have the power, because the Queen is a creator, and you have the power to create. You have unique ways of doing things. You're very creative. You have a warmth, as the card says. You have an ability to take something and, as my grandmother used to say, take what you got and make what you want. And this card really represents her, because she was a Taurus. And she always did that. She was able to take something and turn it into something spectacular. And that's what you need to rely on right now. You need to focus on that creative energy, that creative spark within you, and turn it out, just kind of wheel it out, churn it out rather, and get going. And as soon as you do, the sparks will fly, the abundance will flow. The abundance flows when you are experiencing joy. And in order to be experiencing joy, you have to be doing what you love, you see. Not thinking about what you love, not talking about it, but doing what you love. And if what you want to do is too overwhelming for you, then do what isn't overwhelming for you, because it doesn't matter. As long as you are experiencing alignment, that's what's important. So do whatever you feel comfortable with now. If it's a baby step towards your goals, do the baby step. Make it as baby as you want, but just do it and trust and enjoy, take pleasure, because that's how it unfolds for you. That's how it unfolds. So I send you so much love and angel blessings. I thank you all for your comments. Please remember to join us on Facebook for the daily angel card messages, and you can find that in the description link below. And also, if you're looking for an angel reading, You can go to my website, theangelschool.com, on the services page where you can sign up for your own private reading with me. And if you're also looking for long-term guidance and you're looking to expand your own guidance and your connection with Source, which is already fully intact, we would just be so happy to help you to recognize that in very clear ways and help you with discerning your truth in each moment of your life. And that program is called the Divine Roadmap. So if you're interested in that, contact me, or you can sign up again on my webpage. So when you're ready, you know. And that's the best time to just act when you know. I don't try to encourage you. And if you write me and ask me if call me and say, should I do this? I can't tell you that. That's in your heart. You have to be ready, and I'm ready for you when you are. So God bless you all. Have a blessed week. Use this as an opportunity to expand your truth, to use every moment to expand the joy that's possible within you. Be open to the signs. Be open to the energy that leads you to this opportunity of joy. Nurture yourself. Bathe yourself in the energy of joy. Take a vacation. Have that custard ice cream if you want it. Do whatever makes you happy. Go for a walk. Exercise. And you will be blessed abundantly. Until next week, we'll see you then. God bless you.